lovely humans! Living here in San Francisco is actually my first time spending more than 5 days in an English-speaking country. So here I have had so many more opportunities to just practice my English and get connected with the language. And while before I saw English more as a tool, as something really useful and practical, I'm starting to really see the beauty of the language and start learning to appreciate how beautiful it is, and I think I didn't do that as much before. As part of this little path of discovery, I'd like to share with you the 5 words that I found the most beautiful in English. That is from the point of view of a French girl who is not bilingual, so I don't know all the words of the English language, so there might be some beautiful words that are missing from this list just because I don't know them. So, I mean, if you have like some beautiful words in English that you'd like me to know, please just leave them in the comments. Anyway, for now, let's get into those words and what I love about them. The first word I would like to talk about is endearing. The word endearing is actually the reason why I'm making this video. It's the word that inspired this video. I had heard this word before coming to the US, but had never really understood what it meant. And since I arrived here, I have been called endearing, or my behavior has been called endearing by some people quite a few times. So I was like, I felt it was a compliment, but I wasn't really getting it. So just like 2 days ago, actually, I had a conversation with someone who was calling me endearing and being like, okay, well, that's nice, thank you, but what does that word mean? And when she explained it to me, I realized that I really actually liked that word, and I kind of got a sense of what it means. It's like something cute or interesting. For my French friends who might not know this word, it's something like malicieux, adorable. But at the same time, it's not exactly that, and I like the fact that it's so precise and it has something so attractive about it. And I like the fact that it has a sound dear in it, so like something that is dear to you. Anyway, moving on, the second word on this list is the verb spur, to spur. I think I like this word also because of the context I learned it in. Spur a discussion, to spur a dialogue, to spur debates. I feel like it's encouraging, fostering, making bloom. And I really like that idea. Maybe like the making bloom part is just because for me to spur sounds a bit like a spore, un sport, une sport. Je ne sais pas si c'est masculin ou féminin. In French, like that single cell organism that is at the basis of so many lives. And so when I think of spur, I feel like something growing. I can picture something growing and being nurtured and developing. And I really like that idea, the whole concept of it. The third word on this list, and by this way, this is in no particular order, so it's not like from my least favorite to favorite or to my favorite to least favorite, I mean, no particular order. It is relatable. So this word is not like, I don't love relatable because specifically of like the deep meaning or because it's so pretty to pronounce. It's more because it's so convenient. I mean, I can find beautiful word that is convenient. I just love how full of meaning it is and how I can't translate it in French. And that's really frustrating to me because being relatable, if something is relatable, it means that you can understand it and that you can have a sense of, this is something I get, this is something that happened to me. If someone is relatable, it means that you understand the life experiences and that it makes you connect with them. Relating is just a word of like bond, as a sense of bonding to me in a way. And just saying, oh, so relatable is really convenient too. Like in French it would be la même ou je comprends totalement, but it doesn't really encompasses the same thing to me. So relatable, really convenient word, quite beautiful. I mean, I love it for that. The next word I like on so many levels, and that is the word queer. Queer as in gay, as in part of the LGBT plus community. I know that this word used to be an insult directed at gay people, so some people, especially from the older generation, don't feel comfortable using that word, and I absolutely respect that. But personally, I'm happy that our community has reclaimed that word as an umbrella term to talk about all the different sexual and romantic attractions or the gender identities. I feel like it just encompasses all of that, and that's really beautiful. It's a word to just designate all of us in a way that doesn't differentiate between the different letters. And I find that really like an inclusive term. Again, we don't have a translation for that in French, which is quite frustrating. So in the community, we would use just directly the English word queer. But if we talk about, like, if we talk to people who are not really educated or in the LGBT plus community, we can't use that word. It's not a French word, and we can't use gay either, because in French it really means homosexual man. So we don't have that, and I miss it. Yeah, I feel like this list is at the same time like the 5 words I find the most beautiful, the 5 words that I prefer, and like the 5 words that I wish I had a proper translation in French for. And the last word of this list is really specific and special, and it's probably the less commonly used of this list, and that is harbinger. Harbinger. So a harbinger, I'm going to take the Oxford Dictionary definition for that one, because I don't want to mix it up. A harbinger is a person or thing that announces or signals the approach of another, a forerunner or something. How cool is that there is a word for that in English? I feel like harbinger is like a messenger, a message of something to come. That would be in French un signe avant-coureur, un précurseur, if you want to talk about someone. I like that idea, like, because in general I found that being in front of other things to come is really important, and pay attention to those signs is important, so I like that. I also love the sound of the word harbinger. And finally, there is a song by Mike Oldfield that I really like, and that is titled Harbinger. I'll recommend you to listen to the full version of it. It's a beautiful song, just marvelous. Anyway, this was just a quick video that I wanted to make, like, full of positivity. I wanted to do a video that's cheerful and happy today. I have other ideas of video about my relationship to the English language as a French person. If that's something you'd be interested in, tell me in the comments. Is that something you'd like to see? You can subscribe if you want to see more of my face and more of my discoveries and travels in the US. Anyway, thank you for watching, and see you soon.
I can't focus on what needs to get done. I'm on notice, open that you don't run. You think I'm tepid, but I'm misdiagnosed. Cause I'm a stalker, I seen all of your posts. And I'm just tryna play it cool now. But that's not what I wanna do.